Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Welcome to today's live stream. You're welcome. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please drop a comment. If you can hear me and if you can see my screen, drop a comment. Can you hear me? 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 You're welcome to this live stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you can hear me, please drop a comment. How has been trading this week? I hope it's been profitable. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. In the next 30 minutes, GDP data will be released from the United States. As you can see, GDP and unemployment claims. Okay. For GDP, the previous is 2.3 and the forecast is 2.3. So they are not expecting any increase or decrease. They are not expecting increase or decrease. Okay, then for unemployment claims, the previous is 219K and the forecast is 22K. So they're expecting an increase. They're expecting an increase on unemployment claims. So we'll wait for the actual data to be released. As you know, if the actual is higher than the forecast, that would be good for the dollar. And if it is less than the forecast, that will be negative for the dollar. If you can hear me, drop a comment if you can hear me. Afternoon, Clement. Afternoon. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Let me know the pair you want to trade so that we can look at it together. If you have any pair you want to trade, you're considering trading, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section so that we can look at it together. And for those of you who are new to trading, okay, Cabana Oral Market is offering. Let me share this with you guys before we go to the chat. Oral Market is offering you sign up bonus. Sign up bonus. If you're yet to open an account with Oral Market, do that today so that you have access to a $100 sign up bonus. Okay. For those of you who are new to trading, this is for new registration, please. For new clients only. If you are yet to open an account with Oral Market, please do that today so that you can have access to $100 sign up bonus. Okay. You find that under the promotion and contest tab. You can see the tab promotion and contest. Then under that, you would see sign up bonus. Sign up bonus. Once you register an account, you have access to $100 to start trading. $100 to start trading. This is a good offer. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Okay. So do that today so that you can have access to $100 that you can start trading with. Okay. So let's go to the chart. We've looked at the fundamentals. In the next 10 minutes, we're expecting GDP data from the United States and unemployment claims. Okay. So let's go to the chart. Let's start with DXY. I shared with you guys that my bias for DXY this week for the dollar is bearish. My bias for the dollar this week is bearish, but since the market opened, DXY has been ranging. The dollar has been in a range. So let's see. Okay, let's start with the daily. So you can see this is Monday candle, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Thursday, and you can see it has been, price has been ranging. DXY has been ranging. It broke out from, I think it was on Wednesday. No. It broke out from this support on Tuesday. It broke out from this support on Tuesday. It broke out from this support on Tuesday, and I think after that breakout, a fair value gap was created. Let's see 4-hour and 1-hour time frame. So on 4-hour time frame, a fair value gap was created. Yeah, let's see 1 hour. Let's see 1 hour. Let's see 1 hour. Okay, let's see 1 hour. Okay, on 1 hour, you can see the fair value gap that was created on 1 hour. Can you see the fair value gap? Can you see the fair value gap that was created here? So the retracement could be to fill this fair value gap. This bullish retracement, it could be to fill this fair value gap, and that gap has been filled. Price is even trading above that fair value gap at the moment. Price already broke out from that fair value gap. I believe you can see that. I believe you can see the fair value gap. And let's see 15 minutes. Let's see 15 minutes. Let's see. Okay, so on 15 minutes, you can see we had a fair value gap here on 15 minutes. And that could be the reason price broke out from the fair value gap on 4-hour and 1 hour. There's a fair value gap here, you can see it, right? So let's see, let's go back to 1 hour. I think price has filled that gap. Let's see. Okay, you can see. So price has filled that gap. You can see. So since the market opened today, you can see DXY has been ranging. It has been ranging. And it has created a resistance at this point and has created a support at this point. If the data comes out negative for dollar, if the data comes out negative for dollar, if both data are negative for dollar, then you should consider going bullish on GU, AU, NU, EU. That's my take. That's my take. If the news comes out negative for the United States, then we should be considering buying spreads I just mentioned. But before you buy, I would advise you wait for price to break this support. Wait for 1 hour, 15 minutes candle to close below this support before you sell. That is my take. Or wait for a shift in market structure. Let's go down to 15 minutes. Okay, you can see the support. This is a strong support. Before you would go bearish on DXY, please wait for this support. You can see DXY has created resistance and support. These are areas of liquidity. These highs and these lows are area of liquidity. And if the dollar is bearish, we want to see price side liquidity, right? We want to see price clear buy side liquidity before we, okay? Since our bias is bearish for DXY, price clear the liquidity residing at this previous high before we go bearish. Or price should break out from this support before we go bearish. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear on DXY. I hope that is clear on DXY. Any question on DXY? If you have a contrary view, let me know in the comment section. If you have a contrary view, let me know in the comment section. So let's go to the chart. Let's see what we have on currency pairs. Good afternoon, Mr. Clement. Good afternoon, Victory. I believe you guys can hear me. So let's start with GBP USD. Let's start with GBP USD. GBP USD. My bias for GBP USD this week is bullish. My bias is bullish, okay? But we'll wait for the data to be released. So let's start with the daily. Let's start with the daily. So yesterday, price tested this resistance. Not sure it broke out from it. Let's see on 4 hour. Let's see on 4 hour. Let's see. Let's confirm on 4 hour. Let's see 4 hour broke out from that resistance. Let's see. Okay. So on 4 hour. On 4 hour, okay. I think this candle broke out, yeah. 4 hour candle broke out from that resistance. It broke out from that resistance and it created a fair value gap It created a fair value gap and price has already pulled back to fill. Let's go down to 1 hour. I think price has filled the fair value gap that was created. Let's confirm that on 15 minutes. Let's see 15 minutes. Let's see 15 minutes. Let's see. So you can see on 15 minutes, a fair value gap was created here. We had a fair value gap here. This gap has been filled. Can you see? This gap has been filled. The market went below that gap, broke out from that gap. You can see probably there is a fair value gap on lower time frame. So let's go down to 5 minutes and 1 minute. That could be the reason for the breakout from the 15 minutes fair value gap. So this is the fair value gap on. Then on 5 minutes, as you can see, you can see this fair value gap here. This gap has not been filled. Can you see? That could be the reason price broke out from the 15-minute fair value gap. That could be the reason. So let's see. Let's go back to 15 minutes. So you can see the reason price broke out from the 1 hour and 15 minutes fair value gap, because there was a fair value gap on a 5 minutes time frame. You can see what happened. Immediately price filled the fair value gap. You can see the rejection from that. You can see. So if you look at the 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame, let's say 4 hour, since market opened, you can see that GU has been in a range. GU has been in a range, and that's because of the GDP data and the unemployment claims data that will be released in the next few minutes. That's the reason. So if you're going to buy, let me share my game plan with you guys on GU. My game plan, I want to see price. I think this is the low. This is the low so far for the day. This is the low so far for the day. And this is the high so far for the day. This is the high for the day. I hope I'm right. What's the time? Okay, this is 1 a.m. So this is the high for the day, Asian session, and this is the low for Asian session. The market has cleared this high, which is the buy side liquidity. So there is a high probability they would come for this low. They will come for this low. So if the data is positive for the dollar, we should expect price to come and clear the liquidity residing at this previous low. So I want to see price clear the liquidity residing at this low before I would buy GU. Also on 1 hour time frame GU, you can see there's a fair value gap here. You can see there's a fair value gap here. Can you see this gap? You can see this gap here. It has not been filled entirely. Though price tested it, it wasn't filled. It didn't get filled entirely. Can you see it? It didn't get filled entirely. So they might want to come and, after clearing the liquidity residing at this previous low, they would come for this gap. Okay. After coming for the liquidity residing at this previous low, there's a high probability they will come for this gap. So this is where I'll be considering buying GU. The data has been released. Let's check the value. Let's check the value that was released. Let's check. You can see that the market has become very volatile. Are you checking the price movement? It has become, so actual is the same as, for GDP, the actual is the same as forecast, and the data is negative. It is negative for, I think this is negative for the dollar. I think this is negative for the dollar. It is negative for the dollar, but patiently wait. I would advise you wait for price to pull back to clear sell side. Wait for price to pull back to clear sell side liquidity before you buy. Okay. I think this is negative for the dollar. This is negative for the dollar. Patiently wait for price to clear buy side liquidity before you buy. I hope that is clear. Actual equals to forecast for GDP, and unemployment claim is negative. Patiently wait for sell side liquidity to be cleared before you buy. That's my take for GU. Check your chart, you will see that price has become very volatile. Okay, patiently wait. Look for your setup by 3 o'clock. Patiently wait. Patiently wait. Okay, patiently wait for sell side liquidity to be cleared before you buy GU. The same thing applies for Australian dollar USD. Okay, wait for sell side liquidity to be cleared for Australian dollar USD. Yesterday was strongly bearish. You can see price is currently sitting on a support. You can see price is currently sitting on this support level. And at this support level also, we have a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap. I'm sure at this support level, a fair value gap was created. Let's confirm on lower time frame. Let's confirm on lower time frame. So you can see on, this is 4 hour, you can see the fair value gap here. Can you see the fair value gap here on 4 hour time frame? Can you see this fair value gap? Can you see it? So wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form, please, before you buy. There's a high probability they want to clear this low. They want to clear liquidity residing at this previous low because they know a lot of retail traders would have executed buy. A lot of retail traders would have executed buy. If you go down to 1 hour and 15 minutes, you would identify a bullish reversal pattern. Let's go to 15 minutes. I'm sure there's a bullish reversal pattern. So you can see these patterns here. These are bullish reversal patterns, and most retail traders would have executed buy. So there's a high probability they will come and clear the liquidity residing at this low. They want to clear liquidity residing at this previous low. So patiently wait for price for them to clear the liquidity residing at this low before you buy on Australian dollar USD. I hope that is clear. That's my take on Australian dollar USD. Okay, that's my take on Australian dollar USD. For gold, for those of you who want to trade gold, let's see gold. Gold is bullish also. Gold is bullish also. But wait for them to clear liquidity residing at this previous low. You cannot sell gold now. You cannot sell gold now, please. If you are selling gold, it will be at a very high risk. Wait for price to clear this liquidity. And below this liquidity, there's a fair value gap. This is the area you should be considering buying gold. This should be the area you should be considering. Though they feel this gap at this point, they might still want to test that level before going bullish. That's my take. They might still want to test this fair value gap before going bullish. That's my take on gold. I hope that is clear. That's my take on gold. That's my take on gold, Mr. Clement. That's my take on gold. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? So that's my take on Australian dollar USD and GBP USD. Let's look at the next pair. Euro USD. My bias on Euro USD is also bullish. Okay. My bias on Euro USD is also bullish. I want to see them clear the liquidity residing at these previous lows. I want to see them clear the liquidity residing at these previous lows. You can see all this liquidity. Okay. If you apply your Fibonacci tool from this swing low to this swing high, you want to see price retrace to equilibrium. Sorry, to discount. Wait for price to pull back to discount before you buy. Okay, so that's my take on EU. Let's go down to 1 hour and see if we can identify a fair value gap at a discount area. Let's go down to the lower time frame. Let's see if we can identify a fair value gap. Okay, so we have a fair value gap here. You can see this fair value gap here, which is at discounts. They might want to push price to this zone. They might, okay? Okay. They might want to push price to this area. That's about 50 pips from the current market price. Okay, so that's my take on EU. Look for buy, but wait for them to clear all the liquidity residing at these previous lows before you buy. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any questions so far? Any question? 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 Okay, you can see. Let's see what's happening on GU. Bearish is selling at the moment. They would have to clear liquidities. They would have to go for liquidities, sell side liquidities. Patience, patience, patience. Don't jump in, just be patient. Be patient, okay? So which other pair? Which other pair? Okay, let's look at USD card. USD card should sell, but buy side liquidity needs to be cleared. You can see, you can be sure they want to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high. Let's start with the daily. Yesterday closed strongly, so you can see we have a fair value gap here on the daily time frame. So they might want to fill this gap. Can you see it? They might want to fill this gap before going bearish. Liquidity is residing at the high of yesterday candle. The high of yesterday is liquidity. You can see they've tested that high, but I'm sure they're still going to push price up to clear. You can see all this liquidity needs to be cleared. So you should be considering selling after buy side liquidity gets cleared. That's my take on USD card. Wait for buy side liquidity to be cleared before you sell. And if you are selling, you could set your TP at this previous lows, which is an area of liquidity. You can see buyers have been, it's been difficult for buyers to push price up. You can see all these candles are, this is 4-hour candle. You can see the bodies of the candle is very small. The momentum, the bullish momentum is very weak. Is very weak. Okay, so there's a probability that after liquidity residing at this previous high is cleared, they would fill the fair value gap before going bearish. That's my take on USD card. That's my take on USD card. Any question, any question, any question, any question? Please ask questions if you have any. If this is your first time joining the live stream, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come on live, you get notified by YouTube. Okay. I also talked about the promo that is on Oro Market platform at the moment. If you open an account with Oro Market, you would get $100 to start trading. $100 to start trading. So all you have to do is go to the website. Go to the website. This is the website. And under promotion and contests, you would find sign up bonus promotion. Sign up bonus promotion, and you get $100. You can see to get started. $100 to get started. This offer is for new clients only, not for existing clients. Okay. Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Let's see what's happening on Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. I expect Euro Australian dollar to sell. This is a bearish setup on Euro Australian dollar. This is a bearish setup. Liquidity residing at the previous high has been cleared on Euro Australian dollar. You can see you could patiently wait for the current 1 hour to close bearish, wait for the 15 minutes to close bearish, or you should go down to 5 minutes, wait for a shift in market structure, and you can consider, let's say 1 minute, shift in market structure. Okay, you could wait for price to close below this low. If you want to sell Euro Aussie, this is a best setup on Euro Aussie. Wait for a candle to close below this low, this level. Shift in market structure will occur at this point, and that will be the right time to consider going bearish on Euro Aussie. Please ensure you apply proper risk and money management. If you want to take this trade, ensure you apply proper risk and money management. If you are selling below this level, you should set your stop loss. If you are selling below this level, your stop loss should be this high, the high of this candle. You could set it 10 pips above the high of this candle. 10 pips above the high of this candle. So that should be about maybe 40 to 45 pips. 40 to 45 pips. Okay. So that's my take for Euro Australian dollar. And that'll be all for today's session. If there are no questions, that'll be all for today's session. Any question? No. This is not no, it's just for new clients. You don't have to use your link. Yeah. If you use your link to invite friend, will they receive? They should. Yeah, they should. If it's their first time registering on the platform, they would receive the $100. If it's their first time registering on the platform, but your link needs to redirect them to the website. Your link needs to redirect them to the website, not the registration page. Are you getting me? Your link needs to redirect them to the website and not to the registration page. I hope you get that, Victory. What do you mean JJ bias? Which pair is JJ? Which pair is JJ, please? Which pair is JJ, Mr. Emmanuel? Which pair? Which pair? You mean UJ? You mean UJ? Let me know. Is it UJ you're talking about, or which pair is that? UJ or GJ? Let me know, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, let me know. Is it UJ you're referring to or GJ? Mr. Emmanuel, please respond. GJ. Okay, GJ. GJ, I think GJ would sell. That's my take on GJ. GJ would sell. If you look at the chart, GJ has been in a range. Okay, you can see GJ has been in a range for some time, and today they were able to clear the buy side liquidity. You can see they were able to clear buy side liquidity. So I want to see GJ clear sell side liquidity. The liquidity is sitting at this previous low. There's a high probability GJ would clear this low before going bullish. Long-term bias for GJ is bullish. If you look at the daily time frame, let's start with the daily time frame. You can see, okay, you can see this on a daily time frame. If you apply your Fibonacci, if you apply your Fibonacci 2, if you apply your Fibonacci 2 from this swing low to this swing high, you can see that price is at what? Price is at discount. You can see price is at discount, and from that discount there was a pullback. If you go to 4 hour, you would see, you can see price has been in a range, you can see, and there was a breakout. I'm sure this move, you can see a fair value gap was created here. Can you see this fair value gap? So this gap has been filled, and the liquidity residing at this previous high has been cleared. So I'm expecting GJ to sell, clear sell side liquidity. If it doesn't clear the sell side liquidity, this previous lows, it should fill this fair value gap. It should pull back to fill this fair value gap it created. You can see this fair value gap. So that's my expectation. If it doesn't clear the liquidity, the sell side liquidity, it should pull back to at least to come and fill this gap. It should come and fill this gap. It should come and fill this gap before going bullish. That's my take. It's either price pulls back to come and fill this fair value gap, or clear the liquidity residing at these lows. Okay, it should pull back to clear this liquidity, or pull back to this area to fill these fair value gaps before going bullish. That's my take on GJ. I hope you are with me. That's my take on GJ. You can see. But this will not be a good time to sell. If you sell now, the risk will be very high. This would have been the best entry for sell. After the formation of this hanging man, or you call it your spinning top, this next candlestick close bearish. So that would have been the best entry. I took a sell trade on GJ. I took a sell trade after the formation of this candle, and I'm in profit at the moment. I'm in profit. about 45 pips profit at the moment. I took a sell after the formation of this bearish candle. And I told you the reason I took the sell. Liquidity residing at this previous high was cleared. And also the fair value gap that was created here. You can see this fair value gap. You can see the reason for the pullback. They had to fill this fair value gap. Can you see the gap? Can you see it? They had to fill the gap. You can see that. So it is bearish at the moment. It might come for these lows. It might come for these lows. That's my take. That's my take on G. So guys, if there are no questions, that will be all for this session. That will be all for this session. I hope your week has been profitable. Okay, so that'll be it for this session if you don't have any question. All right, I appreciate you all for your participation. If you are here to like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time joining the live stream, please subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come on live, you get notified by YouTube. And if you're interested in my mentorship program, you could send me a message on WhatsApp. You could send me a message on WhatsApp if you're interested in mentorship. Send me a message on WhatsApp so that I will share with you some secrets, some trading strategy that you can use to change your trading performance. All right, guys. All right. Love you guys. I wish you all success. Bye for now. So we'll meet tomorrow. Hopefully, London session and New York session. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye for now.